Once upon a time, in the heart of a bustling town, two young boys named Tariq and Assad were the best of friends. They loved adventure and had a penchant for discovering mysteries. One sunny afternoon, while playing in the park, they stumbled upon an old, tattered map tucked under a rock. The map seemed to lead to an ancient, spooky mansion at the edge of town. The boys' eyes gleamed with excitement. Stories about the mansion were infamous. It was said to be haunted by the ghost of a long-lost nobleman named Mr. Bhoot. Some said he adored playing tricks on visitors, while others swore they heard strange noises when the moon was full. Tariq and Assad decided to embark on this adventure. As the sun began to set, casting long shadows across the land, they sneaked out and followed the map. They walked quietly down the narrow, shadowy path leading to the mansion. When they reached the mansion, it stood tall and imposing, with ivy growing wildly over its stone facade. The doors creaked eerily as they stepped inside. The air was chilly, and the only sounds were the boys' soft footsteps echoing in the halls. With every dusty room they explored, the excitement mixed with a bit of fear. Suddenly, they heard an odd noise, a low hum turning into a melodious tune. It was coming from the grand ballroom. In the center of the room, a shimmering figure in elegant attire began to materialize. It was Mr. Bhoot, but instead of being scary, he had a kind smile and was welcoming the boys with open arms. He said he was delighted to have guests after many lonely years and invited them to join him. Tariq and Assad hesitated, but found the friendly ghost rather amusing. They danced and laughed together, discovering that Mr. Bhoot was a lonely soul who loved music, stories, and the company of cheerful youngsters. As the night wore on, the boys realized it was time to head back home. Mr. Bhoot thanked them for their company and gifted them an enchanted stone. "Whenever you need a friend or an adventure, hold the stone, and I'll be there," he said warmly. The boys promised to visit again. They left the mansion filled with wonder and joy, holding the stone tightly, eager for another adventure with their new supernatural friend.